Shay, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new Selena Gomez Rare Beauty line. I just picked up her foundation, so if you are looking to see my thoughts and if this foundation is worth a purchase, keep on watching. Alright guys, let's just jump right on into it. So today I have the new Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation in the shade 410. So I just picked this up from Sephora today and I figured let's test it out, you know, see what it is, if it's good or not. So for starters, this is supposed to be a natural finish foundation, medium to full coverage. It's supposed to be buildable. So we're gonna test all of that out today. I wasn't able to get a swatch done in Sephora, so we're just gonna hope and pray that this is my shade, and if not, I will go return it and call it a day. So I've already prepped my face. I have on my eyebrows, I have on my primer, and I am going to be using a beauty blender instead of a brush. I do notice that most people use a brush with this foundation, so I wanted to see how it would go with a beauty blender. So the directions tell you to shake well. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is different. So this is a wand. So the applicator is a wand instead of like a bottle that you just, you know, use a pump with. So this is very interesting. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna dot a few. And now with my beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Okay, so for me, this is, this is a pretty sheer situation. And again, it could probably just be because I'm using a beauty blender with like one swipe, because I didn't dip it back into the foundation. So with just one dip of foundation, I will say this is relatively sheer for me. So since it is buildable, I am going to build it up and we shall see. So my thoughts about this right now is that yes, it does have it is buildable. I will say that. Although for me right now, like I said, I wasn't sure what my color was. So on me, I feel like it's coming out a little bit more on the orange side. This is supposed to be more of a neutral shade though. So it's supposed to be neutral with, I guess, peach undertones, but the problem was the shade after that just looked too dark for me. So, but with my tan though, with my tan right now, I definitely can get away with this. So I'm gonna put the rest of my face on and I will let you all know how it reacts, if it's good or not, what's happening, does it oxidize more, because apparently this foundation is not supposed to oxidize either. So I'm gonna do that and I will be right back. Okay guys, so final thoughts on this foundation. It is overall, it's a really nice foundation. I do like that it comes in a wide variety of shades and undertones. I think she did an amazing job on that. However, I will say this, I will have to go back and get another shade because it's not exactly my complexion, or at least my undertones. So again, because I'm tan, this can work for me right now, but I gotta go back and get another one later. Now, when I applied this using a beauty blender, the first coat kind of seemed more sheer to me. So I will say that if you are going to use a beauty blender to blend out everything, you're probably going to have to end up using way more product than what you intended to. Also, when I was applying more, yes, it is buildable. However, I will say that as I was applying more, it started to feel a little bit on the greasier side. So I wasn't really a big fan of that. But all in all, it's a decent foundation. For the price, $29, it's a decent foundation. I do recommend it. I do say give it a shot because you might like it. It has more of a natural finish, so you do have that flexibility of making it dewy, making it matte, or just, you know, sticking with its natural finish. I do like that. The bottle is really cute. Everyone says it reminds them of the Fenty line, which I do agree because I believe they have the same company, same factory, something like that. But I do like it. I think it is interesting that this thing comes with a wand instead of a pump. I personally would have much preferred a pump, especially if you're someone who is more of a germaphobe and you don't like having to apply on your face and then sticking it right back into the bottle. So if you are someone who prefers a pump like me, this might not be the foundation for you if that is a deal breaker. Moreover, I do think that Selena's line has some really great potential here, and she started off pretty great with this foundation range and her concealer range. I opted not to get the concealer this time just because I personally like the concealers that I use. So another thing I noticed with this foundation is that it did kind of oxidize a little bit. Like I felt like right before I put on my concealer, it felt like it was a little bit more orange. I don't know. Could be me. I could be totally wrong and just tripping out, or maybe it's because the walls in here are pink and that can also affect stuff. But all in all, I think she did a really great job, and I look forward to seeing her do much more things, bigger things with her brand, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what else she decides to come up with. That's all I have for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Later.